Oh, welcome back, folks. Apologies about the sudden stop to the last episode. Unfortunately, just at the moment, I'm having a few problems with my computer as it seems to be overheating and then cuts out at the most inopportune time. However, I will try to battle on until I can get it sorted. And I shall continue to ignore that bugger. That's actually quite close. I might as well go and have a look at that and see where it is. Yeah, it's not far away. Huh. Oh, we got a wooden helmet. Well, that's all we really need.
Inventory full.
Hmm. Anything else you need? No, not really. Did we just get lost? That's yeah, should be up here. Silver and gold. Dummy, where are you going? Oh, base over there. It's another day, I suppose. Okay. Anyone hang around? No, he's got to be trapped underneath, I think. So he can damn well stay there and die a lonely death. Okay, let's get back to what I'm meant to be doing, which is now. The thing is, what am I doing? Because I think I'll go along this one here. Run it along here. And this will give me 1, 2, 3. This will give me enough space to land the aircraft, and that will give me enough space to make a larger or wider, what's the name? Okay, so we don't need these. So I'll take these.
Inventory full.
Oh shit, of course it is. Alright, let's have another go at that, shall we? Let's see if we can get somewhere. And there. And we have to come out to this one and across to, no, we want to be on this one, don't we? Because that's where I want to put the thing for that. So we need that out, that out, that, and that. So from there, we need to come out here. How are we going to do this so I can come down? There, comes to there. I think ah, shit, are we going to have to do this again? Seriously? Is that the right way up? No, it's not. Of course it's not. Whatever gave you the idea you'd have it the right way up? Let's try that again, shall we? Right, that's the right way up. There. Right. Now, from there, we need to turn you to go there. And that should be able to bring us to the straight ones. There. this is where we have to be careful. We'll have to go up and I have to go across. What's the easiest way of doing that? I suppose what I could do, if I put a conveyor junction there, that would be the obvious way to do it, wouldn't it? Oh, shit, of course. I need some... plates, don't I? Okay, I'll get the bloody thing then. Here we go. Are we on the home stretch yet? So, we put a conveyor junction there. There. That would allow us, or should allow us, to place above that a connector for the ship. And for that we are going to once again go there. Of course we're out of steel plate. Whatever gave you the idea that you wouldn't be? You ever get the idea that somebody's trying to tell you something that's not quite there? Eventually, I'm sure that we shall be able to somehow get this done. I don't quite know how, but you know, these things happen even in the worst cases. Okay, that one there, and we've got to go across to there, so now we need the straight one. Which one was it? Is that it? Yeah. One. Two. And this one is a upward. That should be right. Does that join up? Yep, that joins up to there, that joins up to there. Now we need to have this on there. That's the ship, and we need another one here for here for the car. That should be it, if I've done it right. Right, so what have we got? The car drives up the ramp here, and it should be able to back into this. Is this going to be high enough? Maybe, maybe not. But I can always set the wheels to raise and lower. It does look a bit low, but maybe it'll work. And the ship should be able to come into here. Alright, so what do we need? Well, first of all, let's start all the rubbish, shall we? Oh, that's right, that's what I was going to do. I was going to change this one because really we don't need a T-junction here. We just put in, because we won't need an extension there, we should be able to just put in oh no! What am I trying to do? Get down to that one. Okay, that's the one. No. The trouble I have with some of you. Okay, let's go straight out of there, into there, down to there. I suppose I could have made it easier on second thoughts. Go down to... yeah, I've overcomplicated it a little bit. I could have probably just come straight down to this one. Oh well, it's done now. I'm not going to pull it out again. I am not in the mood to pull it out again. Whoops, that wasn't very well done, was it? Oh, that's right, that's right. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you're not making me happy. Right, let's see if we can get anything out of here. Ah, shit. Of course you wouldn't have any. Some days you shouldn't get out of bed, I'm sure of it. I don't know why I'm doing this wrong, but somehow I'm doing it wrong. Alright. Ah, shit.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Ah, Christ, of course it would be. Why wouldn't it? Ah! Let's do this again, shall we? Not really having a successful day today. No. I must have got out of bed on the wrong side. Ah! Of course you've got no slippers. Why would you ever have the right place? Eh? Why wouldn't you? Of course you haven't got them. I seriously at times doubt my sanity. In fact, not just at times, it's actually nearly all the time. What devil's going on here? You mean I've got to do each individual one at a time? Have we got another fantastic effort on behalf of these fucking idiots? That I take one thing out and all of a sudden we can't get any of them? So, why are you not? We aren't really having a good day of this, are we? I don't know why it's being so awkward in doing this. Okay, what's happened here? That, that, and that. Well, that's why that's not finishing. Right. Let's start this again, shall we? We need that down there. And we need that. And we need that. And we need that. And we need the one underneath first, because otherwise you'll be at it again. Alright, we'll go to here. Open. Shift. All components. Okay, give that a couple of seconds to sort itself out. And then we shall see if it will actually load in now. Right, cannot withdraw certain parts. Okay. Right, we got that done. We got that done. Not quite got that done. But we got part of that done. And part of that done. Oh. Definitely should have stayed in bed. Okay. So we didn't get any of that. We got all of that. We didn't get any of that.
Energy low. Right.
Shit! I forgot which button it was. Now what the hell was that? I saw something roll down there, and I don't know what it was. Did I hit something I wasn't meant to hit? Not that I know of. Oh, we're getting all the excitement today, aren't we? Everything's happening at once, and nothing's happening in any form. And am I out of food again? How am I out of food again? I had 15 last time. So you're telling me that you're going to screw me over every chance you get. Is that what you're saying? This game will be the death of somebody, and it better not be me. Come on. Seriously? You're going to do this every time? You're going to do this every time, aren't you? Every time I do something, you're going to screw me over. Alright, we'll do it the bloody long way then. Okay, we've got it green. We're all across there. So, that in theory should pick up the truck when I eventually make it. That, I don't know if that's going to be enough for this shit. There's only one way to find out. Okay. Excuse me? Did you just take my bloody meat? Thieving bastard. Okay. Now, we want to do those. Right, now, the next major problem I have is these bloody dogs coming up here all the time. So, I'm going to have to produce some defences so I don't have to keep looking over my bloody shoulder every time one of those little sods decide it's dinner time. Okay, that's all those done. Now, I need to complete those and that one and at least one run of these. So if I do one run each side and fill these in, then at least I know I'm in a general area, and for those all I need is steel plate. Lots of steel plate. So shove that over there, put as much steel plate as I can get. And let's start from here, shall we? That's one that side. Oh, we're out already. Isn't that nice? At least it'll look all pretty coming up here, if nothing else. Plus the fact that it'll let me at least get lined up sorted. So we'll be sort of getting it right. I know I must be carrying far too much junk for what I actually need to do. Alright. Interior plate and construction comps. Okay. If that's what you say. Okay. And more construction comps. Grid basis. No. That, none that. None that. Okay. So we need some more construction components. And we're probably going to need some more of those. Let's see how we get on with that lot. Seriously? How many do you bloody need for it? 60. Huh, I see. So it's going to be that expensive to do them, is it? Oh, shit. Whoops, wrong way. Oh. Reset sides finished, that's one thing. Okay. We've got those two done, so we're not doing too bad. See if I can finish this one off. Nope. Oh, see if we can finish it off soon. Construction components again, I see. Not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Okay, most of it's done. So at least it'll be recognizable if I ever see it in the dark. And rupture comps. So we're dependent now mainly on those. That looks as though it's a light. That's all in the green. Everything's in the green. Those are all set. So our major project is going to be setting up a defensive system. So where am I going to put that? Now, if they're coming from this direction, I could use it out here. What if I made a small frame here? It wouldn't have to be that high, but it should be enough to protect it, because if they come around this area, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. So do I need another tower like that? Just set something like that up with a couple of guns. That could make it interesting. That's something to think of. Okay, that's all done. So in theory, we should be able to drive up here. I don't think the dogs can get in underneath there. Although would that work? Oh no, I've got to get some. Let's just grab a little bit in case. I don't know if one will fit in there, but if it doesn't really matter. No, doesn't fit in there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I need to protect everything, and we don't want it to be in the way of anything. So, what if I just make it there, there, and there, and what do they call it? Not Gatling gun, that's one, but that's not the one I'm looking for. The one I'm looking for is somewhere base defense, is that it? Gatling turret. Okay, so oh yep, it has a load in there. So I'd actually have, I'd have to find some way of loading it, wouldn't I? That's the other way. What if I change that to a small container? No, that's the one I was looking for, interior turret. I need interior plate for that. Okay, well that's the one I was looking for, the interior turret. Because that's the one I can have outside. Well, it's sort of an interior. And what if I put one over here? Sort of like
Energy low.
about there. Okay. So we've got some turrets there. The thing is now, what sort of ammunition do they need? That's the thing to think of. Ah, shit. This is just like I told you. You son of a bitch. Well, you'll get your comeuppance soon, sunshine. You're just lucky I grabbed the wrong weapon. Okay, where did I get up to? Before I got rudely interrupted by cannibals. So, you think you're going to get away with that, do you? I wish you'd stop doing that. Right, so what ammunition do I need for interior turrets? Does it tell me? Probably not. Um, right, 600 aiming. No, we don't need 600. What do you want? Say 200. Okay. Enable idle movement. Down. Target meteors. Target characters. Target large ships. Off. Put those off for the moment. Target rockets. Target enemies. Yeah, we'll let it be on. Okay, target options. Focus. That's okay. So let's save. But that doesn't tell me. The gun magazine. Gatling ammo box, auto cannon magazine. Assault cannon shell. But what do they take? Rifle magazine? Rifle magazine. 30E rifle magazine. I don't know if are they classified as Gatling guns. They don't look like it. They're active, but well, I guess we're going to find out if those little bastards ever come back. Alright, so what have we got so far? We have actually moved forward a little bit. I know that's a miracle within itself. Let's go and put this stuff away for the moment. And see if we can put our ship in. Okay. That's on. Power on. So what we want to see is if we can get this to do all the right things. Come in if you like that. That's right, we've got plenty of room there. We need to go to that side of it. So it looks like that's going to be the problem. So if that's the problem, what's the best way to solve it? I would say hop out of there because it's not going to attach to anything, is it? And we leave that actually hollow. So let's just hop out of there because we don't need those ones there. But we can leave that one there. And we can seal those in, so I'll make those solid. And then I'll know that that's where I need to come in. Alright, let's try that out. No, that's not doing it very well, is it? Okay, we're going to have to change this, aren't we? So what can we do about it? What we could do see, that would be the same height. So what we actually want to do is lift it up a bit, don't we? So how are we going to lift it up without going too high? The other way is we could do away with the landing gear altogether, or just have a single landing gear. Right, what's another way we could do it without losing our landing gear? We could, of course, because it's catching on the ground. Maybe we should just drill a bit of a furrow in there and make that just deeper, because we're not using it. I don't plan to use it, well, not at this stage. And we just go down a bit, dig some of that out, and make it so that it can get in there, because that may be all that's stopping it. Let's try that. That may give us enough clearance to be able to get in there. Without setting off the braking system. I wonder if that would work. Because that's all it is. We're just getting a bit, every time we go down to settle into there, the brakes come on. So, let's try that. There, okay. Okay. So what if we just do away with that and we just go back to those? It's nice having the two of them there, but I see the problem. You're all skewered on one side. Okay, let's have another look at this. Alright. You're not going to play fair, are you? So if you're not going to play fair, nor am I. Now, okay. Now you're sitting there. Well, we got that far anyway. Oh shit. So that's a touch tight, but we'll probably get away with it. So what I can do is we'll do these. So that cleans it up. We'll see how we go with that because it should be right. It's a bit tight, but it's probably better than losing my lighter when I want it. And just working out how far we can go with that gets that done. So our next project, now that that's all done, is to actually look at trying to... Have I gone over time? I don't think so. I can't remember. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put down the footy thing, wherever it is, wherever I left it. Where's the foot thing I need? Ah, there it is. Steel plate. Why are we out of steel plate? I just had a shitload of those. You seriously bother me at times, boy. Okay. Let's start here. Um, and we're going to make it larger and wider. So we're going to need a few bits and pieces. And the thing is, how am I going to design it? Because I want it wide enough so I stop falling over. I want it to carry enough, so it's got to have that. So we are going to have to we are not out of steel plates. I refuse to believe we are out of steel plates. That's what I thought. You're just trying to screw me over again. Okay. So the first things first is, how wide do we want to be? That's going to be the point. Normally they are what, 3 wide? Could I go to, say, 6 wide? Would that be wide enough to stop me from falling over? Probably not. Okay. That's as soon as I can get some wheels, I can actually take that out from underneath. Let's do something just for the sheer hell of it. Four. Then for back here, 1, 2, 3. Is 3 enough? Maybe one more. Well, this is going to be a beast if I keep this up. One more. Okay, finishing touches I can do later. It looks, oh yep, I'm well over time again. Oh, it's amazing how this works out. And the computer didn't fall over once. That's a bit crooked, but if we can get some wheels on these, it won't really matter. Okay, that's enough for today, because I've somehow managed to run over time again, complicate everything. I haven't put any veggies in, which I suppose I better do next time. So once again, people, thank you very much for being here. Sorry about all the confusion and the delays, but that's my normal state of panic and chaos, which I'm sure you're all used to by now. So for now, hopefully next time we can work on that rover and I can make some sense out of it. I may have not quite got it right yet, but we'll see. I might have to move a couple of things around yet. We'll wait and see. But in the meantime, once again, thank you very much for all being here, and good luck staying alive and surviving my next round of chaos.